Hey everybody, welcome at a brand new YouTube video. My name is Blu-ray Connector NL, and today guys I am going to show you 26 new titles that I picked up in the last few weeks. First of all, welcome everybody, of course, a new video. I got some awesome stuff to show you guys, and I want to start with a pawn shop that I visit here in my neighborhood. They had, every week they have some Blu-rays and DVDs for $1 a piece. Everything is actually $1 a piece. And sometimes I find cartoons there and sealed Blu-rays. And also last week I picked up 4 titles, 2 Blu-rays and 2 DVDs. Let's first start with the Blu-rays. The first one I already saw, pretty decent movie, and that is the movie 21 with was it Kevin Spacey? Yeah. I think this movie is pretty decent. I think Rounders is better, but I think it's totally not a bad movie at all. It's about gambling. It's about the MIT group who are actually trying to get an advantage on the casino with blackjack, and and then in the end they get caught and etc. etc. Then a sealed one, and I'm pretty happy to find this because I don't have this one in my collection. Of course, I saw it. I liked it a lot, to be honest. And that is Spider-Man 3. This is the movie with Venom. Maybe you heard the news, but Tom Hardy is going to play Venom in the new Venom movie, which will be like a spin-off of the Spider-Man movies. Really looking forward to that one. Venom is an awesome villain, I think, and like I said, I really enjoyed that movie. So yeah, I'll probably keep it sealed for now because I saw the movie multiple times. Then a DVD, a cartoon from my childhood. Actually, this is part 4. The other parts they don't have there, but it's a good start. I will pick up the other ones, and that is Family Robinson. Maybe you never heard of this cartoon. This is a direct copy from the VHS tape, so the DVD is pretty bad quality. It's the same with the Pinocchio ones and Dr. Snuggles. They're direct copies, really bad transfers, but it's okay. It's 90 minutes per DVD, and it's about Family Robinson. It's like, it has that Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn vibe. I don't know if you remember that cartoon from back in the days, but it's almost the same. Really good cartoon though. It's a bit drama, comedy, adventure, really good. And the last one is a copy that I actually have this one already. I have this one also in very, very good condition, but I could not let it be there for $1, and that is the special edition of Finding Nemo. I'm probably going to sell this for like 5 or 6, or I don't know actually the value of this. I think between 5 and 10 euros, I think. No scratches on the disc, not at all. It's the complete special edition. Nothing is missing on the inside. Awesome movie, by the way. But I picked it up for $1, and I probably will sell it. So that are the pawn shop pickups. Then this stack here, this is Amazon from 2 weeks ago. The first one is Spawn. I already saw this movie. This is a superhero movie based on a comic book. A lot of people don't actually know about Spawn. It's very, I don't know, under the radar. The movie is not good at all. I like Spawn as a superhero, but the thing is the CGI and special effects are really, really, really bad in this movie. It's almost cringy to see it, but for some reason I ordered it on Amazon UK. I ordered the English version, but they sent me the Italian version. Still no problem because the whole Blu-ray is in English, the subtitles, the audio, the menu, everything. Like I said, I like Spawn, but this movie, they could do much better. I really hope they will make a new Spawn movie maybe next year or something, because nowadays they can do much more in movies than they could in the 90s, of course. Then the second one is a network British film movie, and that is The Four Feeders. Never saw this one. I picked it up because it was really, really cheap. Network had a sale, and I think it was £5 or something. Looking forward to watch this one. Then an Arrow release, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. This is so over the top. It comes with the booklet, by the way. I was kind of surprised of that, because it's a kind of an older release of Arrow. The funny thing with this movie is you see the cover with the samurai sword, and he is not fighting with it. So he has it in his hands a couple of times, but he mostly fights with a pistol, you know. But this movie is really over the top. It's one of the last epic cult movies ever made. It also says it on the booklet, but it is actually true. It's really cheese, really over the top, but yeah, I liked it. Then the next one is an Indicator release. And this movie is, I think, one of the better Indicator movies, and that is Hardcore. This movie is about a religious family, about this father here, who sees that his daughter run away from home, and she is actually working in the porn industry. And then he's trying to find her. He cannot find her, and then in the end, you know, I will not tell you what's happening in the end, but the movie is really, really good. It's a drama. You see a lot of religious things inside the movie, and yeah, the movie holds up nowadays. I think this is a story. It happens, you know, in real life. It happens. It comes with a really thick booklet, as we know from Indicator. They always do amazing stuff on these booklets, and reversible artwork, but the reversible is exactly the same as this one, besides the banner on top. Then the next one, really happy to have this under 10 euros. That is the Pink Panther 124 cartoon collection. 124 cartoons on 4 discs, Pink Panther with a slipcover. Amazing. I love Pink Panther. I mean, they're really short cartoons. This is like something you watch when you don't have time to watch a whole movie, or you don't have the feeling to watch a good movie, or just throw this in and watch some episodes. Still need the Pink Panther movies though, but we'll pick them up probably. I mean, my shopping list has around 600 items, so you know, need to wait for that. But yeah, awesome to have that one, another cartoon for the collection. And speaking about cartoons, Topcap The Movie. This is the movie from a couple of years ago. This is not exactly the same as the Hanna-Barbera classic TV show. I watched this movie last week. Really good, really fun. They designed the cartoon in a really special way. When you watch this cartoon, you have a feeling you're watching a 3D movie or a 3D cartoon. But it's because they used thick outlines outside the characters. So as soon as you watch this, you have a feeling, hey, I'm watching a 3D movie, but it's not. It's really, really good quality. The movie is really funny. Yeah, I really enjoy this. Mostly those remakes and comebacks are not the best, but this one is really, really fun. And it was only like $3 or something. So yeah, awesome to have that. Then the last one from Amazon, from this pile, is the complete series of Stockholm by Mill Creek. This is a show I saw back in the days. It's only 13 episodes, but I don't think I watched the whole show back in the days. This was really cheap. I know that Mill Creek also has the Jumanji set and 1 or 2 more, I don't know. But yeah, the complete series. I know the transfer is not the best, but you know, what can you expect for like $4 or $5? Starcom. So if you saw this, let me know what you think about this cartoon. Then the next pile is my Network pile. As I said before, Network had a sale on their website. This pile I ordered from Network directly and not from Amazon. The reason for that is because on the Network site, these titles were much cheaper than on the Amazon website. The first one is an awesome cartoon everybody should see at least once in his lifetime. That is Animal Farm, made by Hellas and Bachelor. Animal Farm is not just a cartoon, it's an animation. It is a cartoon, but it tells the story about communism. And this is actually not a cartoon for kids, because there's a lot of inside information in the cartoon. It actually tells the story what communism does with people, or in this part with animals, and how it affects us, you know. A really good cartoon, really old, and I think it's one of the best ever made because of the story that is inside the cartoon. Then a movie I was really looking forward to watch, made by Alfred Hitchcock. I saw it, but I fell asleep in the last 25 minutes because I don't know, it was kind of boring. And I heard a lot of people like this movie a lot, and that is The Lady Vanishes. Maybe I need to rewatch it. Yeah, like I said, I didn't enjoy it as much. I don't know. I like other Hitchcock movies more than this one, I guess. Then another Hitchcock one, Young and Innocent. This is one I enjoyed. And this is like a semi-film noir movie. And you probably know me, I like film noirs a lot. There's an extra documentary on this particular Blu-ray about Hitchcock's pre-war career, which is pretty nice to see. It comes with a lot of inside artwork, and I like that. Then, because I picked up Animal Farm, I also need to pick up the Hellas and Bachelor short film collection. This is a 3-hour short film collection. It's the same like Pixar short films. All the cartoons they ever made. So not only Animal Farm, but all the shorter ones. Some I recognize, but I don't know how they are called or what the names are. There's a little booklet inside as well. I'm going to pull it out for you. And here inside you see the titles like Fufu and Habba and Snip and Snap. So you got the titles inside, and this was also really cheap, but I wanted this really bad because Hellas and Bachelor made amazing animations back in the day, and not a lot of people know about them, but they are actually really good, you know. Then another film noir, Odd Man Out, by Carol Reed, James Mason, Robert Newton, and Kathleen Ryan. For some reason this one is thicker than the other ones, I don't know why. A little booklet inside with some information. And I think, you know, they do the same thing as Indicator and Arrow, but for a much cheaper price. I like it. So yeah, Odd Man Out. And this one, a lot of people like this movie, but I still need to check it out. If you saw it, let me know. Then the last two from this pile, I'm really happy that they had these two for a really cheap price. Normally they go for 20 to 25 pounds each. And there's also a third season of this, and that is Terrahawks. Maybe you never heard of Terrahawks, but Terrahawks is made by the same guy who made Thunderbirds, Gary Anderson. He also made Joe 90 or Joe Kid. I don't know. Terrahawks is something different. It was not so popular as Thunderbirds. I saw some episodes, but I don't remember it anymore. Definitely going to watch this show because I think his other shows besides Thunderbirds need a lot more love than they get, because Thunderbirds was not his best, to be honest. I think that Joe Kid or Joe 90 was better than Thunderbirds. Then 3 random pickups. The first one for £2, an Arrow title, Ashes and Diamonds, a film by Andrzej Wajda or something. It's a Polish producer, if I'm correct. This was under £2 for some reason. People told me on Blu-ray.com, and I instantly ordered it without checking it. It is a movie actually about the World War II, so that is interesting to me. Didn't come with a booklet. Originally there is a booklet inside. Some people get the booklet, I didn't. I don't know why. And yeah, if you ever saw it, let me know. Then a movie I saw 5 minutes ago actually. The Exterminator 2 by 101 Films. Part 1 was really cheese but good. Part 2 is complete dipshit. I just saw this movie. This movie is shit. The same actor plays Exterminator, but it's a different director. The release is pretty good. Instead of a booklet, you get a giant poster, which is really, really nice. And reversible artwork as well. But the movie was not good. For example, the first minutes of the movie, you see a group of people, it's like a gang, robbing 2 people. They shot the guy, and then they say no witnesses allowed, and they shot his wife. But they say no witnesses allowed, so you think they will kill her, right? Instead, he shots one bullet in her, next to her stomach, and she dies. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? How do you die from one bullet in that position? That is stuff like that. The movie is not good at all, but it's a classic one. Then the last random pickup is Gangland Season 1. I fucking love this show. This is awesome. Besides this one, I also like Drugs Inc. a lot. But for some reason, that's not available on Blu-ray. It's only available in the United States on DVD. But really expensive. It's like $30 for one season for some reason. This is awesome. This show, made by History Channel, is not a documentary about one particular gang or something. It tells the stories about the gangs from the 70s till now, like MI13 or MS-13, sorry, and the Mexican mafia, Italian mob, everything worldwide. It's really, really well made. Right now I'm in episode 3. Every episode is 45 minutes, and every episode is about something else. Episode 3 is about the Mexican mafia, if I'm correct, and the infiltration in the American system and stuff like that. Really, really well made. I love this show, and I'm definitely going to pick up the other 6 seasons as well. Alright, let me take something to drink, and we go on with the last pile, and that is Zavvi, the last 5. I'm drinking a cappuccino. Yeah, Zavvi. Sometimes I order on Zavvi when they have like a discount or a sale. They had a sale, 2 Blu-rays for 17 euros. Mostly the titles in there are pretty shitty. But they had 2 titles which are normally much more pricey. Especially the first one. And the first one is a Steelbook. And that is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Normal price of this one is between 20 and 25 pounds, and right now it was €8, so it's like 6-7 pounds. I love this movie. I saw it as a kid. It's a really awesome steelbook, to be honest, with a lot of inside artwork. And yeah, if I can get a steelbook like this for such a cheap price, I'll take it. I'm not really a steelbook collector, even I have like 50 of them, but if I see a nice one for cheap, I'll take it. And this is actually released by Studio Canal. Yeah, this is really awesome. I think everybody saw that movie. The second one is a movie that had a lot of childhood memories for me because I read all his books. Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Witches, and of course The Big Friendly Giant. I didn't saw this movie. I only saw the cartoon version from back in the days, but I never saw this one. It comes with a slipcover. It's a bit embossed on the front, and it's a Spielberg one, and I just love this story. I'm a big Roald Dahl fan. I really am, because I have also all his books, and I read all his books. Yeah, this is awesome. I think this is going to be a really fun watch. Then the third one, because I was like, hey, I'm a little bit behind on my DC Comics cartoon movies. And I am, actually, because I also need to pick up the Justice League ones and the Batman vs. Harlequin ones coming out. And that is Superman Unbound. Looking forward to watch this because this is one of the better Superman ones. Beside that other one with Flash. I don't remember. And Batman vs. Superman Public Enemies was also not that bad. So yeah, for some reason these DC Comics ones are not really going down in price. You never see them for 4 or 5 pounds. They're always like 10-15 pounds each, because they are really popular, I guess. No inside artwork or whatever, just a disc. Looking forward to watch. Then the final 2. The first one is again an Arrow title, again a film noir, and that is Thieves Highway. This is an Arrow Academy line title with Richard Conde and Lee J. Cobb. Gets really good reviews, and I think it deserves good reviews. I saw some parts of it. Looks really decent, and yeah, nice booklet with it as well, and reversible artwork, the white one, as we all know from Arrow. If you saw this, let me know what you think of it. And a lot of special features, as always. You know, if you want to know what's on it, here you can check it. And the last one is again a cartoon, but this is a cartoon I didn't even knew it exists, to be honest. I'm a big Stan Lee fan, like everybody, I guess, in the world. You know, the man behind X-Men, Spider-Man, etc., etc. But he also made some superheroes or cartoons that fly a bit under the radar, that are not so popular worldwide. And one of them is the Condor. I know that there is another DVD where Stan Lee presents something something, which is not the Condor, is another one. It's already in my wish list. This was like $7. I never heard of this cartoon. I never heard of this superhero. He flies on a fucking skateboard. I don't know what to expect, but it's really created by Stan Lee. So I'll take it. Total runtime is 70 minutes with 13 minutes of special features. That's not a lot. And the fun thing is you get a little comic with it about the Condor. If you ever saw the Condor, let me know, or what do you think about this superhero? I really don't know. So guys, that's it. It was a pretty long video today. You can follow me on Instagram, Blu-ray Collector NL. I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think of all these pickups, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.